And good morning. It's about 7:30, and I got some business to attend to at the courthouse this morning. So I thought I'd do another quick little test to see if the camera's set right. I'm going to be going up J Street, which is right by the Capitol, and this is pointed right at the courthouse right now. And you can see they got a bike path marked off. It's not like the one down on N Street where they actually have a concrete median built in, but you get the idea. And that's about 14th and J Street, coming up on 13th. And the courthouse will actually be coming into view very shortly. You can see part of it now, the way the trees are. It's a little hard to see, but not too bad. And we'll keep going. Straight on down. And you can see the bike path is pretty clearly marked. Right there on the left is the main road. I haven't had any cars pass. And then this is 12th Street. Oh, look at that. Another new office building going in over here. Morning. And a little bumpy road. Nothing that can't be overcome. And that's one thing I kind of like about Lincoln and the Midwest in and of itself is about 90% of the people that you bump into are relatively friendly, and you'll get a good morning about every morning. And right there in front is where I'm going. That's the courthouse. And I don't think it should take me too long. I kind of doubt that they're open yet, which gives me plenty of time to lock the bike up and then head up there. See, they got a bunch of lights on up in the upper floor, so I'm going to go across. Well, while I'm sitting here waiting on the light, I'll end the stream or end this video, and I'll get it posted up later. Thanks for watching. All right, so after that short little brief break, I got my thing straightened out at the courthouse. No big deal. It wasn't a big deal to begin with. Just a quick in and out, and I kind of already knew that. So now what we're doing, I kind of readjusted the camera just a little bit, so I'm hoping to get a little better shot. Going back up that same street, only this time, we're going towards the Capitol building. That's what you see in front right now. Got some construction going on. So I'll be cutting over and turning up that way and going along the main part of J Street. That's the plan anyway. We'll see. You know what they say, the best laid plans of mice and men. So we're going to find out anyway. And here we are on the, actually technically the wrong side of the street, but that's the state capitol building in front of us right there. And I'm going to take this J Street all the way up to where I started when I headed down to the courthouse. And I thought I was going to have to cut over. I try to run as smooth as I can in these videos, but sometimes that can be a little tough. We came back onto another part of the bike path. We went around that construction. Getting closer to the Capitol. We're about a block and a half away, give or take. Morning. Man. And here we are about where we started from, on that little courthouse jaunt. And I'll cruise across the street here. And that statue right there is Abraham Lincoln. This is on the west side of the courthouse. I'm going to pull up here. And I'll cut this video. Hope you enjoyed it. That's just a short little trip up and down J Street. Not very long, not very interesting, but it was a nice ride. Hey, thanks for watching, guys. All right, guys, so here's part 3 of today's trip. And I'm going to be going from, we're at the beginning of part of the Rock Island Trail that starts at 27 the Capitol Parkway. And this will cross A Street and continue on down to South Street. And South Street is where I started another video, and we ran that all the way down to, I think we ran that one all the way down to Highway 2. So this part of the little jaunt is not very far. It runs from, like I said, 27th Street and Capitol Parkway. And we'll be crossing A Street and ending on South Street. And we'll be going underneath the entrance to the Children's Zoo. And I'll point that out when we get there. So here we go. Take a cruise down that way and see how smooth this video is going to turn out. I hope. That noise that you heard was the pump system for the Cascade Fountain. That I think at one point it was called the Teacher's Fountain, but I'm not sure. But I do know it's Cascade Fountain now. It's close to the Rose Garden and stuff. Yeah. This is part of the children's zoo right there. And then right in front of you, you should be able to see that, the small bridge that we'll be going under. And that's the entrance to the children's zoo. And this is the old Rock Island line. That, I think I've said it in other videos before that the last train on this was in 1980, I believe. But once you get just a few blocks away from the street, it gets nice and quiet and turns into a pretty comfortable ride. And since this does run at a bit of an angle, it doesn't take long to get from one main street to the other. And we're coming up on A Street. This little turnout here, you take this sidewalk off to the right, that'll take you up to the zoo entrance. It's been years since I've been to the zoo, but I think it's still ranked as a world-class zoo. And this is A Street. And there's a walk light here that I usually wait on because it gives me a little chance to catch my breath while I'm waiting on the light to change. A lot of people would just blast on through when the traffic's clear, but wait till a cop sees them do that. They will ticket you. No ifs, ands, or buts about that. And here we go. Just crossed A Street. And there's no more at-grade street crossings until South Street. And we'll get back down here where it'll be a little on the quiet side. They've been doing some work along here. Replacing some of the concrete. I don't know what they're doing over there. Probably building another parking lot. Anything's possible. Could be a zoo extension. Who knows? I'm not up to date on what they got planned around here. I'm going south on the Rock Island Trail. South-southeast, actually. And I'm not in a big hurry, so I can give you guys a full view. And as it goes over, this is Garfield Street below us. And this was a Rock Island Railroad Bridge at one time. Underneath you can still see the abutments. And in some areas along here, I'm not sure about that one, you can see the old CRIP logo on some of the older buildings and bridge abutments that still exist, which are few and far between now. CRIP was Chicago, Rock Island, and Pacific. Way back in the day. Long time ago. Too bad that the railroads had to fail, but we wouldn't have these nice trails and park systems that run the length and width of cities these days, in a lot of cities. This one in particular. Now I'm going to stop here for just a second. And just take a listen. We are smack dab between South Street and A Street. And you can, oh, there was a train whistle. But it's incredibly quiet. Matter of fact, I can see South Street from here. But you can't hear the traffic. Because this place is loaded with trees. It's quite quiet. Very secluded. And secluded, but it's not secluded. I've come down here at the wee hours of the morning when I've gone out to get night shots. And very hard to see the trail. Morning. It's just get into the wooded areas and it's pitch black. Now, on the right is part of the City of Lincoln traffic works, and this is right off of South Street. So that's a good indication that I'm coming up on South Street. If you can see those cars traveling in front of us, that is South Street. Morning. And the only part I really don't like about this piece of the trail is this is just a slight uphill grade all the way. So you can't really just coast it. And where that car just stopped, that's South Street. So, made it to South Street, and this is where I started the other stream, where we went due south down into Highway 2. So I'll end this stream here, And we'll work on getting these uploaded pretty soon. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.